Hello, everyone. Sorry about the delay. I don't know if anyone if anyone is here yet. I'll wait for a couple people to come in before I continue. Hello. Hi, Jeffrey. This is my first time. Well, not my first, but first time in a while going live without being on StreamYard and having other people join me. So there was some confusion about when we set up we because my partner helps with the tech side of things for me because I'm not very good at it. Anyway, I didn't communicate that I wanted it on YouTube and not StreamYard, so I didn't want to use my StreamYard hours. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, of course, that'd be great. I do use Instagram for posting my previews for my live sales that I do a couple times a week. Hi, Danielle. How are you, sweetie? Um, so yeah, my hair looks a little different today. The lighting's a little different than you probably normally see me in because the sun is out and it's morning here. It's 11:16 a.m. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? And I was warm when I was running around, but now I'm getting a little cooler on my shoulders, so I'll probably grab a sweater in a minute. But I wanted to say hi and thanks for coming, everybody. It's a nice day out. Yeah, the sun is out. I love it when the sun comes out and the cats are just like basking in it, and I feel the same way. I'm just like soaking it up, enjoying it. Oh yeah. I think I'd run into you before, Jeffrey. Um, and I enjoy seeing photos from the East Coast because I have only been there. I've been to, it's not really the coast when I went to Washington, D.C. About 10 years ago for the first time. And then in October last year, we went to, um, yeah, I know Bonnie and Kathy. Yeah, we went to Boston for the first time. I'd never been to New England at all, and that was really fun. I actually got to go up as far north as Bangor, Maine. Got to see a friend up there, and anyway, I just love seeing the scenery. I love seeing different animals that hang out over there. I have an alfalfa hair right here. It's probably TMI, but I lost a lot of hair last year, so I have some growing back, and you know how it is. The little hairs that are new, they like to do their own thing. Yeah, yeah, Rhode Island. Yep, I haven't been to Rhode Island, but I'd love to go sometime. Smallest state by geography. So yeah, I decided to do a weekly. Uh, oh, nice. Yeah, we were talking about seagulls in another chat. Well, we were over with Stacy May. She does her crafting and hangout. So we were just over there and talking about seagulls and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I decided to. Oh, I was going to explain a little more about the technical difficulties, but I guess it doesn't matter. Decided to do a weekly live. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat today. I decided to do a weekly live. I'd been wanting to do this for a long time. I always found some kind of, conflict. So, excuse me. Oh, yeah, she is. She's really great. I love watching her crafting because I am a crafter as well. Um, but I'm just impressed with the fact that she gets on like basically every day and does some hang out and chat. I I just I don't have a lot of contact with a lot of other people. I have my little circle right now and my, taking care of my dad. Hi, Emily. I'm just saying hi and kind of catching up. I had a little slow start, so it's not very exciting right now. But I am going to probably put the camera down and do, down on where my tabletop is and work on a couple projects with y'all. And I love to share ideas. Yeah, my dad, he's doing okay. He is in, he has bipolar 1. And so he is now in a quiet, what we call a quiet phase. Um, whereas a couple months ago, he was driving everybody crazy with just sharing information and just talking and just blah 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 and calling me all the time. And now he's down in a down phase and he knows it, and because we talk about it. And it's interesting too because he's had a mild stroke and he has Parkinson's, which Parkinson's basically the connections in your brain start to deteriorate and don't work anymore. So it sometimes feels like he has a plug that's undone. It seems like parts of him are functioning, but the connection from the thought to getting the words out, the muscles basically to communicate are disconnected. So it's really hard to tell sometimes, his behavior. Is it bipolar 1? Is it Parkinson's? Is it the stroke and dementia? So anyway, and he's been like that for a few years now, where it's definitely a pattern of ups and downs. So he's in the quiet phase right now. So he is thankfully able to let me know when he needs something, like if he's low on supplies or if he's, his pill box is low or things like that. And he can do a lot, but he does need like what we call prompting sometimes, and he does have help with the basics. And as far as I know, he's getting to meals, and I don't know how much they're helping him remember to get to meals. So, but I think he's doing okay. It's just different because communicating with him is slow, and he can, have to, as far as communicating goes and asking him a question, I just have to be patient for him to respond. So, hi, Kathy. How are you? We're just hanging out. I just decided to do a crafting and chat weekly thing, and I'm trying out this time. I wanted to originally go on at noon, my time, and then I moved it up to 11 a.m. because I have a commitment at 1, and I wanted to make sure I had enough time to get there and everything. Oh, nice. Thanks for checking in or coming in. I am looking at my hair because I'm growing it out. I'm growing out the color. If you know me, you know I'm probably too much of an open book, but I'm growing out the color. Decided to go with my natural, and I admire the gals that have really pretty white hair. Mine's not going to be totally white though, so we'll have to see if I can stand it. I need a haircut, and I need to, because I've been cutting my own hair for a while now. So yeah, are you? Yeah, it's not. I'm kind of like, should I go completely short? But no. When I put it up and hide this color in the back and like twist it around, I like it better. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Oh, braid. Yeah, that's a good idea. You have beautiful hair. I didn't know that you did anything with the color of your hair. And I heard you're going to be on our show soon, tomorrow, right, Kathy? That's awesome. We love having guests, kind of mix it up. Yeah, you're going to be on with us tomorrow. So we have a weekly live sale with Sabrina. Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal. And that's what channel it's going to be on tomorrow. And Kitschy Cat is going to be with us. The Kitschy Cat. Let's see if I can put, you guys can find Sabrina. Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal. If you don't know her and you need a link to her channel so you can subscribe and see us tomorrow, let us know. But the show is at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And speaking of New England, Jeffrey and I we were talking about New England. Kathy, the Kitschy Cat, is from Maine. And I think Jeffrey's in Rhode Island. Or somewhere about around there. Jamestown's in Rhode Island, I believe. Yeah. If I'm remembering my geography correctly. Yeah, so Kitschy Cat's going to be one of those. Oh, thank you, honey. Thanks, honey. That's a link to Sabrina. Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal, because our weekly show alternates on my channel and her channel. And so if you want to see the Kitschy Cat with us tomorrow, that's the link to Sabrina's channel. And check that out. Hi, Mary. How are you? How's it going? I haven't started doing anything crafty yet, but I will soon. Right now I'm just saying hello and talking about growing out my hair and all the things, catching people up. If you have any questions or want to talk about anything, that's kind of what this is about too. You know, just sharing ideas and just talking. And I'll be just like working on a bunch of projects. I have, I don't know how many, 10 things in my head that I'm working on that I bought or gathered supplies for, and mostly Valentine related. I really want to make some Valentine. Hi, Amy. How are you? So good to see you. I also don't have my glasses because I think I left them in my jacket pocket last night, and I don't have them. So maybe they'll magically appear here pretty soon. 4:30. Yeah, there's 3 hours of difference, right? So I've gotten better at the converting the time zone thing. It's really hard because it seems like the world revolves around, or at least people in the US revolve around Eastern time, and they just always say Eastern time. That's like the default. But of course, I've always lived in Pacific time and never really dealt much with having to convert the times. So it's different for me now that I'm, setting up time things and and working with people on the East Coast. So, but it's great. It just takes a little practice. So I got this mug. I want to do a little show and tell too. I got this cool mug. Oh, my glasses just came. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You should grab my sweater too in the closet. The kind of berry colored zip up hoodie. Oh, it's so nice to have a helper. I need to get some fingerprints off of it. I got it. I got some. Yes, thank you. Okay. That's this. This isn't the one, but it'll do. It'll do. Thank you. Cherry colored, is it? I know. I have another one that's in the closet. It's darker. Oh, that's better. How's it going, Amy? What are you up to today? I clean my glasses. I just love Amy. Check out Amy's channel too. Feel free to post a link. But if you don't already know, I think when you're in the chat, if you want to look at someone's channel, You go by their name in the chat, and there's the 3 dots on the right. You click on that, and you can go to their channel. Amy has a really fun channel where she does a lot of lives where she's, or not lives, but videos where she's thrifting. She does do some lives too. But her videos are really fun. Oh, good. Please do, anybody, you can post a link. Let me make everybody a mod. I like to do that. How do I do that? Click 3 participants, toggles. I don't know how to do that. I've done it before, but I don't know on the screen. I don't want to mess with it too much. Maybe John will do it to help me make people mods. But if I know, usually you can do it from the phone on my laptop. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. I bet John will make everybody a mod. I like to make people mods just so I see that they're blue and I know them. And I thought I'd had you guys modded. Anyway, I have a couple projects, mostly Valentine related. I just wanted to, after I took down all the Christmas, I really wanted to decorate with another theme. And I've always loved, hearts and pink and all that. So yeah, I look a little bit more together and less like I just got out of the shower. So I have this cute mug that I just picked up for myself. So let's see. What is that? Audrey Hepburn. David Meowie. Harry Potter. William Shakespeare. I'm reading backwards. What is that? Cataly Portman. Oh my gosh, I never would have guessed that one. Cataly Portman. This one's hilarious. Mr. Meowgie. Luke. Sky Whisker. Katy Perry. That's a no-brainer. Kitty Minaj. Oh, do you? Yeah, I just love, I know, Kathy, especially cat mugs. Yeah, I don't usually buy mugs when I'm at the thrift store. This was just $2 at Goodwill, and I was shocked that it was there. I was probably there at the right time, I guess. So yeah, I love the cat mugs. So yeah, I'm here. I made it. Hi, Julie. You're not late. I was late. I had some issues. I hadn't communicated that I wasn't going to do StreamYard. I was going to do a regular and not use my StreamYard hours. So I had to close the other one and start a new feed. Kitty Purry. Yes. I think I had heard that in real life. IRL. Right? IRL. Yes, Julie. I've loved watching Julie's crafting lives when she's done them in the past. So when are you going to do that again, Julie? And if you don't already know, Julie is Day Trip Vintage Company Co. She is one of my friends that I actually got to meet in real life down in LA when I went to visit my daughter. I got to go see Julie. We went to the Rose Bowl flea market, and it was so fun. It was such a beautiful day. Of course, there's a lot of those beautiful days in LA. Although there was a big rainstorm when I was down there. That was fun. Like a flash flood almost. Yeah, it was really fun. I haven't seen Kate much going live, so she must be really busy lately. I was wondering, Julie, you used to do live sales. I was wondering if you'd want to do a live sale with Sabrina and I one of these days. We're always looking for guests, and didn't know if you were in that mode right now or not. But I wanted to invite you. We could set up a date one of these days. Kathy's going to be on with us this Wednesday, tomorrow, so it'll be fun. And hopefully you can hear me okay. Let me know if not. Thanks everybody for coming by. Please say hi if you're hanging out in the room and you haven't said hi. Please say hi. I always love that. And I thought people ask about my collection, and if anybody wants to see anything, I could do that today too. But I don't have, because it's hard for me to narrow down just one project, I kind of have a lot of little things here at my desk that I wanted to work on, and show a couple things that I recently bought. So I'll show these because these are kind of fun. Oh, thank you, Mary. So I bought these really fun frames from another reseller on Whatnot, and I just love them. They are sort of Victorian inspired. I don't know that they're necessarily they're not Victorian era. They just are Victorian inspired, so maybe made in the 80s. Oh, good. Kate was good. Okay, good. I haven't gone specifically to her channel to see if she has any content going on. But this is this kind of a puffy velour, and it's really cool. And on the back, you can see like the mesh that it was made with. I think it looks pretty cool. I think, look at the little seed pearls, how they're wired on. It took a little bit of time to make this. And it's not super heavy, probably because of the batting and the mesh on the back. I love it. So the picture came in it. Obviously, I don't know those people. It's a lovely picture, but I think I'm going to switch it out with something. Here's another one, a bigger version of it. And I do believe, they go together, but the pink is just slightly different. One might have been a little bit more sun bleached than the other. But you can see it's missing a little pearl right here down at the bottom and up here at the top. So I thought today we would take care of that. I would glue on some replacement pearls. This is a cute little picture. And I think she said it was an antique picture. It certainly looks antique. It's like my grandfather's era, early 20th century. It's about this big. It's I think the picture would be about 5 by 7. Oh, okay. Well, no pressure to get it going right away, but please do think about it. I'd love to have you on with us live. It'd be so fun. And it could be with just me if you wanted to do a one-on-one, or with Sabrina and I together. That would be fun too. So we have our weekly show on Wednesdays, 3 p.m. Pacific. That's your time and mine. 6 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, I'm going to plug in my glue gun. I don't think I did that yet. Gotta have your glue gun plugged in. So before Christmas, I had been doing a few assemblages, did some jewelry making, things that I could sell on my YouTube live. And that was really great. Not only fun for me, but people really enjoyed the handmade items and ornaments and things that I did. So I'm going to try to do more of that. So why don't I put the camera down on my projects. Excuse me while I move it. here. Let's see what this. Oh, it's a postcard. Did people used to take their pictures and make a postcard out of it? That's neat. So it says Ava, 4 years old, Christmas, or Christian May. I don't know. Christian May. Yes, Leanne. I didn't really realize that. I mean, I guess you could do that still. If you think about it, that's kind of amazing that they did that back then. Well, I don't know. Mary, did you, I was trying to remember who sent this to me. Did you send this, Mary? I was thinking about maybe putting this in there. I think that would look really cute. You see a little bit of the edging. I would have to cut it though. Turn it around for you. Nice, Julie. Okay. Oh, you didn't? Okay. I wonder who. It might have been Marianne. But I love normally I don't know if it's just me or if it's common, but normally I don't love to have children in my decor, like pictures of children, that is, even if it's an art piece like this and not necessarily a real child or a photo. But this has a kitty. So, and I thought it would look really cute out for Valentine's Day. So I think I'm going to do that. And I don't think it's going to be too bad to just cut this out. I mean, as far as like ruining a special piece or anything, I think I'll just do that. I just use the glass as a little template, cut it out. And then, like I said, I'm going to replace those pearls with some that I have. And then I thought also that I would take this old Victorian diary from 1993. Pretty sure I bought this for my mom as a gift because in 1993, I was in 92. I was working at a bookstore. I probably got this at that bookstore. I thought I would take this book and maybe cut a few pictures out. Now I know that you're probably going to say, no, you should color copy them first. Well, I could do that, but I have these to use already. And I don't know that I necessarily need to use them again, to reproduce them again. So, and my copier doesn't make great copies. So thought I might make something out of these. Yeah, thanks, Mary. Just giving me permission. I like that. Sometimes I need that. So I thought I'd do that. This basically hasn't been used at all. Even if it had been used, you could still use the images from it. So I thought that would be fun. Oh, notes on the ephemera and collectibles. It says, I didn't know there were notes on it. Maybe I can learn a little bit about these images. Unless otherwise noted, all antique paper ephemera items reproduced in the style were originally printed by in the 19th century process of chromolithography. Descriptions read clockwise, beginning at the center top of each page. Well, I'm going to have to read and look at this first before I start cutting it up, right? Oh, February, of course, has all the Valentine specific ones, but I think any of these pictures lend themselves to Valentine's. And speaking of that, this is something else that I have done that I think is pretty fun for Valentine decor, and that is to put old antique Valentines in a frame. Now here I didn't glue or cut anything. I just pieced it together. This is probably a little bit of scrapbook paper that I put in there. Thanks, Emily and Danielle. Yeah. So these are just some cards and there are a couple of little cards behind it, and an old frame, little Victorian inspired frame that my mom had, and put it in there. So this is a smaller one. I did one with an 8x10 frame too. It's out in the other room, but I wanted to show you that and give you ideas for Valentine decor, because I know some of my viewers were talking about, or my friends on lives were talking about needing some ideas for Valentine decor. And this is a good one where you don't necessarily have to go out and buy anything if you already have some of this ephemera and a frame that you like, or you could thrift a frame. So that is an idea. So let's see if my glue gun's ready and we can put those. I don't know why I'm putting it back in there. I just love the Victorian stuff and the Victorian revival stuff that, you know, started pretty much in the 80s, and that I was really into back then too. And then of course we're like, oh, that's, you know, that's what we used to do. That's not cool anymore. But now it's cool again, I feel like. Aw. Look, this was what was in the frame when it was purchased, probably. So, okay, let's do this first. I'm gonna get a X-Acto knife. Okay. What's the weather like where you are, Julie? I'm assuming you're at home. And what's the weather like where anybody is? Where everybody is. This time of year, I'm just always happy to see a little sun outside. The last few days have been gloomy and rainy, really dark, and not so fun. Let's see how we are here. Yay. Oh, I wish you could too. I'd love to see. I didn't know you had a dog. Aw. Oh, that's so cute. Emily says it's cold and gray in Michigan. Yes. Yes. You feel my pain, I'm sure. Oh, the chewy box. All right. So I cut that out. It went pretty well, I think. Let's put that in the frame. I'm going to save this because I think that's neat. I think she's going to look pretty in the frame. So one of these days I might actually get another person on with me to do these crafting lives. I think that would be fun. I'm struggling. Let's put in the glass first. And then this might make a difference. Yeah, so Julie, I've never been to Palm Springs, and I'm planning to go actually the very end of this month, beginning of February. And that's because John has a work trip. Why is this not fitting in? It's so weird. It's not setting down. Maybe the glass only goes in one direction. Anyway, I'm going to Palm Springs with John, and it's for his work trip, and don't have any real plans. I know that Palm Springs has a flea market on, I think it's the second weekend of the month, second Sunday of the month. Anyway, it's I'd love to do that, but I don't think we're going to be there when they have the flea market. There we go. I finally got it in. The glass didn't go. Yes. So I'm looking forward to seeing some sun when I'm down there. If you have any ideas of where I should go while I'm there, please let me know. I'm just assuming you've been to Palm Springs. So I'm going to replace the pearl from up here and here. I got my glue gun ready. Take out this little tray that I have to find the right size pearls. That one is looks like it was replaced at some point. That looks like it works. Is this the right size? Either that one or this one. Let's see if this other one. That one's a little big. I'm going to use this one, I think. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. John is, he said it was like 50-50 work and play. So, but they probably have some things planned. But probably not every day. Oh, your parents live there. I think I remember that. You said that. Boy, what a great place to retire, huh? Yeah, when we went to Boston for John's work trip over there, he had some time during the day. And then there were times when it was planned things, which is great too. Especially when you're not familiar with the city, you don't know what to go and do anyway. All right, I didn't see where the pearl went. Because they have so much crap on here. Oh, there it went. Okay. All right, got it together. So yeah, I'll let you know, Julie. I have your number. Let you know where I am and what I'm doing, and if I have time to hang out. I'm not happy with that. I'm going to have to pull it out. This pearl has a good side and a bad side, and I just put it bad side up. I don't know. Might be fine. Doesn't want to come out now. You know, the glue gun that I'm using isn't the greatest. I feel like it, and I know there's different temperatures on it, so I should probably change it. Yeah, we'll keep in touch for sure. Well, thanks everybody who's here and hanging out and just working on a few little projects. Please say hello. Maybe applying the glue to the piece itself first and then dropping it in is the way to go. I'm using some tweezers to get out the little glue bits. All right. That looks pretty good. I just needed to replace the pearl up here and one of the others down here. So I'm going to set that up as some Valentine decor. And then this one as well. This one doesn't have any missing pearls, at least not that I noticed. So I'm probably going to find a picture for this too. Let's see. Let's see what this says on the back, if anything. No, it doesn't say anything. Just somebody's picture from maybe the 40s or 50s. Cute. Oh, thanks, Amy. I probably should have cleaned the glass, but it looked pretty clean too. Here's a postcard that I just got recently. It says, "A glad new year." I think that's cute. So I have this little Alice in Wonderland book, and it's kind of discolored right here. It has some yellowing right there. It has some yellowing on the other side. And, you know, it has some illustrations and things that I thought I might use. Again, I don't know if I should just make copies and use them or just cut them out from here, you know, since it's already discolored. And so let's see. It's Merrimack Publishing, printed in Hong Kong. So I'm guessing it's probably from the 80s, so it's not like it's an antique or anything. And look, the pages are kind of coming out a little bit, so I might use this for crafting. And look, that she fits really nicely in that spot. That might work. My page is like falling out, like saying "use me." Also, like the rabbit, the white rabbit. Oh, that's cute too. I think I like the rabbit better. I think what I might do now. Look, see, it's falling apart. I might take that rabbit and use colored pencil and pink up the hearts. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, look at that. There's a lobster. Hate to not be able to use the lobster, but this book is a replica of the antique original. It says right there. So. Anybody upset that I'm ripping this apart? Griffin. There's the rabbit running away. Too late, said the rabbit. Mary, I'm so glad you're here helping me out with that. The inner conflict that I have with, should I do this? Should I do that? Mary, you're somebody I'd love to get on live with to do some crafting. That'd be fun. That's cute too. So if I use that one, then the lobster, if I use this one, then the lobster gets left behind. Oh, well. Bunnies are cuter than lobsters, right? Has anybody been working on awesome, Mary? I'd love that. And do you know I have not been on a single walk since that one walk. Confession time. I need to get out and walk. Yeah, I need to get out. So has anybody been doing the is it a journal challenge that Claudia K has been doing? I missed it yesterday. I think she does it on Mondays. But last week it was a draw something with colored pencils in your journal. So I did this when I was hanging out one day, and don't know if I'm quite finished with it, but I was doodling with some colored pencils. And so I don't know what the challenge is for this week, but I started it. I think she was going to like draw out of a hat different things to do in your journal. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take colored pencil and there's a red and see if I can, because I know this is antiqued and it's cool like that, but I'd love to see a little pop of color. So let's sort of do this, sort of like a colorized version or partially colorized version of it. Oops, went outside the line. Oh, well, you didn't see that. I think that's good. The rest are in shadow anyway. Clean that up a little bit. Let's see if I can camo that little mistake that I did. A little yellow. I was just kind of spreading it. Hi, Kari. How are you? We're just doing a little hangout. No real like major projects or anything. Just going through some of my things here on my desk. I'm cutting out this little rabbit from this book, replica book, to use in a cool frame that I just got. And it can be a cool Valentine's Day decor piece. All right, here we go. Before Alice had the chance to ask any questions, and she had a great many, there was a shout. The trial is about to begin. What trial is it? They asked Alice, but they only grabbed her arm and pulled her along. Then they got to the court where there was the white rabbit, this time dressed up as a herald, and a great crowd had assembled, and all sorts of birds and beasts and the whole deck of cards. And the king and queen were sitting on their thrones, and underneath them was the knave of hearts and the lawyers who looked exactly like parrots to Alice. And here's the page where they showed the lawyers. And the king and queen, obviously. Yeah, I need, what I realized when I started doing a few projects before Christmas to sell on my lives that it felt really good. And I knew it would. It was just you know, the whole making time for it. So it's definitely a good idea. And so I decided, if I schedule a live, then I'll have to like make myself do these things and be committed to the schedule. So here I am, gonna do it. A little tight. There we go. All right. There it is. I'm glad I got a little more color on those hearts because I think it plays it up a little bit more. I like that. And of course, we can always change it later if we want. So another thing I have is some of these little appliques, and I thought I'd use some of these in my crafting of Valentine's, as well as these buttons. And I had, speaking of more Alice in Wonderland things, I have these little stickers I've had for a while. I bought from another reseller. I thought I could apply these to some little wood hearts that I have. And paint or otherwise color up that frame. I've also gotten some of these acrylic hearts. And they still have the protective stuff on, but when you take that off, they're completely clear and really nice. So I thought I could put, I don't know, put some appliques on there. I could jewel it up with some other things, glitter, or, I could make it as fancy or as plain as I want to. Has anyone ever worked with these acrylic ornament pieces from the craft store before? Thought they would be fun. Looks like they're the same shape as the wooden ones. I got these on sale after Christmas. Thought I would make Valentine ornaments. So I just love these stickers that somebody made. Yeah, the wood is what I'm used to too. That's classic. Cute. That's the same picture. Yeah, they're cute stickers. I also got these really fun stickers that have crazy looking dolls on them. And I did start, I'll show you one that I started. Look at that. There's a few of them have this weird discoloration though that I didn't know until after I bought them. Aren't they funny? They're so funny. I love that they're so creepy. I thought these would make really good Valentine's ornaments or cards if you had them kind of, hey, kind of looking at each other. They're creepy funny. I love them. Love them so much. Somebody had a good sense of humor when they made these. Focus. See, this one has one of those weird strip discoloration things. Probably happened when they printed them. Look at that one. Look at her awesome hair. I know that too. I've done that, Emily. I put googly eyes on photos. I love it. Let's see. Oh, here's one that I started. So I thought I would kind of add some things to the outside. Yeah, she's really good. This one's really good. I love her hairdo. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. Oh, thanks for doing the making people blue, honey. Thank you. Well, now it's focused down here, which is fine. It's just I wanted to show it bigger. She's coming for you. Okay. So also, there's another project I'm working on. I have a few more of these tart tins. I made a lot of tart tin ornaments for Christmas. And the ones that I haven't sold, I put away. I have a couple more of these. I thought I would make some Valentine ones. And looking for the one that I started, but I can't find it because there's too much on my desk. Anyway, gonna make something out of that too. I just have a lot going on. All right. Yes, everything's better with googly. I feel like I have googly eyes right now. I will probably only be on until for like another 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna have to go walk a dog, but I'm sure we can get a lot done in the next 20 minutes. Here's another project I was going to work on with you all. I have this ring that is from my mom. She wore it a lot, and it had marcasites in it, or it only has a couple left, because after I wore it, I noticed they started disappearing. So what I did was, hi Renee, how are you? What I did was I bought for, I don't know, $30 or something, this replacement marcasite kit, basically. And I have some jewelry glue. And so what I was going to attempt to do is replace the marcasites that have fallen out, because I love this ring. It's one that I wear a lot. And I didn't realize that the marcasite stones could fall out. And it doesn't look as good as it once did. Come on now. Thanks for coming by, Apple. Just trying to get it to focus on that ring. There you go. So you can see the spots where the marcasites on the top and bottom of the stone, there's still some tiny marcasites left. But on the other parts, almost all of them are gone now. And I don't know why. I guess maybe the glue loosens over time. Anyway, so I bought this kit. And it was from Etsy. And it was kind of pricey. But I decided it was worth it because I really wanted to replace the marcasite. Let's see. Comes with this little work pad and this tool to apply think the tool. What? Gosh, when you shop on Etsy, you don't know what you're going to get sometimes. Let me see. This is the first time I opened it. I got it a while back. What is this? It looks like just a pencil, but I thought it was supposed to be like an applicator for the, I guess it is. Okay, yeah, it is. It looks like a pencil, but it's like got wax. And maybe the marcasite, when you pick them up, sticks to this. I hope so. They're so little. They're so little. I don't even know if you guys can see all this. So it comes with these little compartments to put them in. And since I didn't have any idea what size I needed for my ring, I just got an assortment so that I could just see in person. Put the, what did I do with the ring? You guys, I'm losing it. You can't work on a ring if you don't have it, right? Oh, hi. Hi, Angie. How are you? How's the weather? How are you feeling? How are your loved ones? All of the questions. Where is my ring? There it is. Okay. I need to clean this up, right? Too many projects. This is how I am sometimes. Okay. So, different sizes. A lot of different sizes. So, I'm going to have to figure out which ones I need for this ring. This looks pretty good for most of it. This one. Well, and they're different sizes too. They're kind of graduated. It goes from larger to smaller down here. It's hard to type and work. Yeah, Mary, I know. Because there's so many supplies and so many projects and only so much space. So, yeah, it's part of the gig, I think. Part of the gig. Well, I guess what I'm going to have to do, first I'm going to put these in the compartments. I guess what I'm going to have to do is take them and place, kind of dry set them in the ring and see, just take a look and see if it's a good fit. That's the only way I think I'm going to be able to know. Oh, they're so tiny. They're so tiny. So maybe next time I'll have more of a specific project in mind that I can put in the description that I'll be working on. We'll see if I get that organized. Sometimes I'm good if I'm just, sitting down and taking time to work on something, right? No matter what it is. Use tweezers. Okay, well. They're so much smaller than my tweezers, though. Look. Also, since they're faceted, they have all these sides to them. So that's why I got that applicator. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit and see how it works. You can pick them up with the applicator. Yeah, definitely easier than fingers. You're right. You're correct. And since I was an esthetician, I'm pretty familiar with handling tweezers. I think those are, yeah. So I'm going to put these in. You like a surprise? Good. Me too. Also, I sometimes don't want to commit to something. I might feel like doing something else, right? It's quite a jump from the really small ones to the bigger ones. It's hard to tell, and they're not labeled as to what size they are, so I'm not really sure if I'm putting them in the right order. I wanted to put them in smaller to larger. Those look like the same. Excuse me. I skipped one. Put this one in here. It's probably not very interesting, right? They're supposed to be marcasite, but they do look just like, oh, I know why. I have another pack here that these, yes, these are rhinestones. These are the marcasite. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm opening up the wrong ones. I don't even need to be opening these right now. I guess I ordered rhinestones and marcasite. What I was trying to do is replace the marcasite stones in this ring for my mom. Have you ever done that kind of work, Angie? I have the jewelry cement with the super fine tip already, and so I thought I would even smaller, so tiny. Thought I would try to replace those because I love that ring. I don't know how to, yeah, the marcasites came out. So I've never done this kind of work. I don't know why the marcasites came out. There are two super, super tiny ones that are still in. Let's see if I can show. Above and below the pink sapphire, there's two marcasites that are still there, but all these other ones fell out. So there were larger ones here in the middle and then graduated. Hi, Bridget. How are you? How's it going, hon? Nice to see you. I'm just doing a little, well, yeah, I mean, I probably wore it in the shower. Did not realize that that was a problem because that other jewelry I wear in the shower. So, and is it in a moist place? Well, you know where I live, right? It's kind of a moist place anyway. I put those away, clean up my little area here a little bit more. So yeah, live and learn. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hi. I love to make new friends. You've replaced rhinestones? And do they stay in pretty well? I'm assuming you use some sort of jewelry cement like this. I've used this in other applications. I haven't ever done really, really small, tiny marcasite things like this, but let's see. I figured I could handle it. Hi, everybody. It's so nice that you've come by to say hello. Appreciate it. All right, so let's see what we have here. So these are the actual marcasites. The other ones were not. So let's see. Let's see what sizes we have. Those are teeny tiny. So like I said, I bought an assortment because I didn't know exactly which ones I would need, what size. Those look pretty good. I'm going to try these in the middle settings and then smaller ones on the outside. I think those are a little big. Oh, you like the GS cement? Good. Oh, good, Stacy. Well, I will definitely, after I replace these, not be as careless as I was before with that. Definitely. Oh, I'm feeling tired all of a sudden. I realized that I didn't eat breakfast. So I got a protein shake. I'm drinking that. I'm just not a morning person, you guys. Just not a morning person. So let's see, they need to be right side up. I'm just getting these set up here. Maybe I'll take one and dry fit it in there and see. Oh, that might be a little big. I do like how it looks though. Looks really good. That work there. Yeah, it's a little big. Yeah, I think I need to go smaller. Well, I just went to Etsy and I found the what I got. I don't remember the name. They had a, buy this amount and you get free shipping. So that's probably why I got the clear rhinestones instead. See, my fingers work better for this picking up at least. Let's try the smaller ones. And so I did that, and it took a while. These actually came from a supplier in Spain. So that's where I got them. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I think that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Okay, those are going to go in the middle. Yeah, okay. Well, should I do a couple? I was also going to show you some other fun ideas. So I got these. I was going to upcycle. Yeah, I know. I looked at Fire Mountain Gems too. So I got these. I have 3 of them. I think I got them on Whatnot. And I thought I would, they look a little worn. So I thought I would, I think they're shower curtain hooks. Put your shower curtain on. Gild it up a little bit more with the gold. And then I might use it inside like this. Make a little ornament. I think that's kind of cute. Could do other fun stuff with it. All right, let's see. I know whenever I get this glue out, it likes to kind of come out on its own. So I want to be really careful so I don't waste glue or get it where I don't want it. All right, see, it's already coming out on its own. I don't even have to squeeze it. Just just going to put a drop of glue in each spot that I'm going to work on. And I'm going to close it up so it won't keep coming out. Okay, those 4 spots. And still coming out. Ah. Get the pin back in it before it all comes out. There we go. Get in there. All right. Hi, Stacey May. How are you? How's it going? All right, let's see if this works. I always said my hands are the best tools, but at least for me. But this seems to work okay. This little applicator holder. Good. All right. All right. Looking good. Let's get the other 2 in. All right. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. So I did the middle ones. The ones here. Count. If any of you are familiar with how to set your webcam so that it focuses on what you want, let me know. I think I might have bought the webcam that you can't do that with, that is not adjustable, but I'm not sure. Okay, nice here. Okay, I love that. Let's keep going. Let's do all the others. Let's do it. And hopefully I won't knock out the ones that are still drying. This is awesome. Okay, let's see. Come here. Those are great. Okay. Thanks everybody for coming in. Did you see my cool mug? Focus. I need the camera that responds to voice commands. Yep, that's mine. I like this mug. All right, let's see. You know, I might go walk the dog at 1 o'clock and then come back. You know what? I should probably wrap this up. Let these dry. I'll let these dry. I'll go walk the dog and I'll come back because I also need to go to the post office and mail some packages to the people that purchase from me from my lives. I'll come back and finish this after I walk the dog. So thanks for coming in, everyone, and saying hi. Please give me, thanks, Renee. Please give me a thumbs up if you can. I appreciate it. I'll come back later in the afternoon for me, and I'll be here next week at 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific. And tomorrow, come see us on Sabrina's channel. Simon Says Let's Make a Deal. We have a sale at 3 o'clock. Oh, thanks, Julie. 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. So thanks. Oh, good. Glad. Thanks for being with me. That means a lot. It really does. So let's continue this later. If you can join me, great. If you can't, I understand. People, there's lots to do. All right, you all take care, and I'll see you maybe later. Okay, thank you, hon. Bye. Bye, Amy. Bye, everybody.